video, I'll share with you how I escaped death entire with my childhood and how I leveraged my life from ground zero to where I am now. I'm Aman Alex. Let me share my story. Here on April 17th, 2012, at the place where I was born, the state announced that all local citizens of that place were to be replaced by foreign refugees. How that happened? How can that really happen to a normal citizen? You may be asking yourselves. Let me tell you, in 1964, the government of Uganda established the refugee settlement in Rwamwanja. This is located in Toro region. It was purposely to accommodate Rwandese refugees from Rwanda. It operated for over 3 decades until it was officially closed in 1995 when the peace was restored and many Rwandese repatriated back to their homeland due to the surge violence and conflict in the North and South Kivu regions of Democratic Republic of Congo. The Ugandan Office of the Prime Minister reopened the settlement on the date April 17, 2012 to host a large influx of new Congolese refugees. Remember, from 1995, almost 17 years down the road, the Rwandese who had stayed had intermarried with the locals, and more local citizens had annexed the virgin land from that real place where it had, in quotes, that was meant for refugees. You see, many people here in Africa are farmers, and my family personally were cattle keepers and do some farming for substantial survival. So they had annexed more land for them to get enough to survive. So after the years of development, the state reopened the refugee camp with strict rules, and the locals were forced to leave the place with no compensation at any single point. Remember, these people had built houses, had developed areas, had cultivated the land and produced kids on that very land. So now they were told to leave the place and go search elsewhere. Remember, kids who were born on that very land, it's where they called home. So now they were forced to leave the place and go try somewhere else. Now, this land is meant for the refugees from other countries. So now the chaos was created, and there I was still a little kid. We suffered a lot. Markets were closed. Like, no one was allowed to sell any of his property. Like, whoever had cattle, we were not allowed to move with any unless you talk with top officials in government, even though, but all cattle, animals were killed. Those who had banana plantations were smashed down. Buildings were given to the foreigners or refugees, and the natives were set to go homeless. It was terrible. Many old people really lost their lives who couldn't handle depressions and stress, and there are many orphans who stayed hanging because her parents, there were many divorce cases because a man couldn't cater for the home when he's not having a land, no money to pay bills, and they were left with nothing. That is the state that I passed through. I went homeless personally. I slept with an empty stomach at a very young age. I really regretted why maybe we were brought on earth, because life was really tough. Like, there's no place to call home in your homeland. It was really tough. But when I turned 15, I asked myself, is everyone poor in this country? Was he displaced from the original land? The answer was still no. Is everyone rich in this country? Are they corrupt? Is he corrupt or inherited all the stuff or had rich background? The answer was still no. I think these people mastered what really meant with their lives and decided to work upon and change the narrative of their stories. It's when I really made crucial decision about my life. No matter we lost it all, no matter how the government really reacted, but it's your duty to decide on how to live your life. It's when I made a tremendous decision that really changed the trajectory of my life from ground zero to where I am now. That's why I'm recording this video, to encourage you that life does not end from that very point. You're here, tomorrow you're here, and the next day you're here. So life, it is a wheel and it keeps rotating. So don't lose hope. You may escape that problem too. Thanks for watching this video. I really love to share life stories with you, and hope you stay around and subscribe to the channel such that such interesting and educating stories like this one won't miss you. Peace.